Morning YouTubers, Ben here, and we have 18 days, 19 hours to Ironman Lanzarote. So it's a rest day today, it's a Monday, not particularly nice outside, it is a bank holiday, and when you take into consideration how beautiful the weather was yesterday in comparison to this, it really is a highlight of why every Brit talks about weather. If you've ever wondered why the British talk about the weather, this is the reason why. And it is simply because we get very little good weather, and when we do, it's what we want to talk about. In the last 2 weeks we've had rain, sleet, snow and sun. And if you were to ask someone what season we're in, I think they'd have a pretty tough time working it out. Especially considering it's May the 2nd. So it's a bank holiday today. I don't know what the pool's going to be like, whether it's going to be busy or not. It's a nice and easy 1800 metre session, just to loosen up the legs, the shoulders, get a bit of rotation going in on the shoulder here. I've had some niggles in the deep tissue. These are a combination of things, but I'm consciously aware of it. I'm not going to overdo anything. In myself, I'm feeling pretty good. Feeling happy and very content about where I am. Been reaching out to a few people, existing athletes within the sport, just to see if there's any kind of guidance they can give. As with everything that I said from day one, I've found the feedback, the generosity, the kindness of the industry exceeds that of a lot of other industries I've been associated with, especially the property industry. And it's not necessarily true with the fitness industry as a whole. I have two people that are very close to me. They are involved in running fitness facilities or establishments. There seems to be a lot of negative vibe around not just commercial gyms, but also the weight loss industry, something that I'm involved in, and I've not experienced much resistance in that. But yeah, in myself, I'm feeling good, feeling positive. Not had my standard 2 bowls of porridge this morning. I woke up, was feeling a little bit heavy, a little bit lethargic. As you can tell, I've not been up all that long. And therefore I just did a quick meditation, just a quick moment of pause, just to think about and reflect on yesterday. And this morning I came up with the conclusion that I wasn't going to have breakfast pre-swim, I'm going to have it after. So I've had a cup of coffee, and that is it this morning. Cup of coffee, 22 ounces of fluid. I have another 22 ounces of fluid while I'm here, and then I shall eat when I get home. It's really refreshing actually. It's raining outside, as I've said already, but I've seen 4 or 5 runners out this morning, and several cyclists. Must have been a bit of a fit splurge on. Okay, so I'm here. I will catch up with you in about an hour and a half. For now, peace out. Hi guys, just got back from this swim, 1800 meters, and it was a mixed set and it was quite interesting, to be fair. There's a guy at the gym that I know, he's a swimmer. He does elite, or he's in the elite category for long distance endurance swims. Usually I think his lightest or smallest swim is 10k in sub 2:18 or 2:15, something like that. So I got talking to him. He knows what I'm up to, what I'm doing, and he gave me some really good advice. Invested a small amount of his time into helping me with my positioning in following people, and it's one of the things I hadn't really considered. I know what it's like to swim with lots of people around, and I know what it's to swim following people, but I hadn't given really much thought to the drag, the resistance, and the positioning behind an individual. So he gave me some pointers, and I ended up following him. We did 4 sets of 100s, and firstly, it's amazing when you swim behind someone that's got the kind of power that he has. He's not a slight chap. Just you can feel the wake behind, which actually forced me to a certain degree to find the the area that offered the least resistance in drag. And I found actually is there was a vacuum which I hadn't experienced before, and hopefully I find it on the day. It took me about 2 or 3 lengths, 50 meters, just to find myself in that position. And when I did, it was ultimately like his power was sucking me towards his feet, which was amazing. First time I've really encountered that. It was really good learning for me. So we carried on, we spoke about that for a bit, and he gave me some guidance and welcomed me into some further learning, further knowledge. So it was really good, really enjoyed it. So what turned out to be a session yesterday, which I couldn't do due to the lack of time commitment, actually ended up being a very productive learning experience for me, and one that was completely unplanned or unscheduled, with someone that I'm sure has got better things to be doing on a bank holiday Monday, going to see his family after a very long set. So it just proves what I said earlier about the generosity of people. I think if you can open yourself up and remove that element of negativity associated with self-reflection or self-criticism, and what actually happens is you can grow and develop and evolve a lot faster with the advice, with the guidance of people with more experience in all areas. You know, if I want to learn about something, not only does it become about immersion in that specific sector, but also being willing to accept and learn from that advice as well. So yeah, I'm really pleased actually that universally the energy was good, was pure from not going yesterday. Obviously there was a reason, and that reason was I got some free coaching, some good quality coaching, some good quality advice. So I'm very grateful today. I'm grateful for that. So it's a bank holiday Monday, as I've said. I'm just going to spend some time with the children. My wife's off out, so I'm not sure what we're up to. The weather's looking pretty poor for the rest of the day, so I've got to go and find something to do. So for now, that's it. Thanks for tuning in. Really appreciate all your feedback, as always. If you're watching this in real time, we've only got a few days to go. If you're watching this in the future, I may have finished, I may not. Again, there's that risk, as I said a couple of weeks ago now, that I may not finish. You know, it might be a DNF. There's no intention of there being any DNFs. The focus is finishing. Full stop. Within 17 hours. That's ultimately the goal. That's the intention. Have a good Monday. Have a good week ahead, and I will see you first thing in the morning. For now, peace out. Have a good one.